Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Firefly Tarot. I meant to post much earlier, but it's been a little busy lately, so I'm going to jump right into the reading. This is, what does your guardian angel want to tell you? So I wasn't sure if I was going to call it that or just simply messages from your guardian angel. Whichever the case is, we're going to take a look at what your angel, your personal guardian angel, wants to tell you today. And this is a general reading. It might not resonate 100%, but if you'd like a personal reading, the info is in the description as usual. And that's the only way to book with me. Please don't pay attention to scammer people in the comments, because that is a fake Firefly Tarot. So here we have the 4 groups, 4 messages from your guardian angel. Take as much time as you need, and the timestamps are going to be in the description and the comments as usual. So this is going to be group number 1, which is the peacock feather. Okay, so it's group number 1. Group number 2 is the quartz cluster. Group number 3 is the amethyst tower. And group number 4 is the singing bowl. This is the little one. Okay, so take a breath, go with whichever one your intuition is telling you, is calling out to you the most. And whenever you are ready, I will see you at your reading. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you that chose the peacock feather, group number 1. Okay, so Spirit, this reading is for group 1, and the messages from their guardian angel, which we will be channeling directly. Please provide us with clear guided messages for group 1. Okay, so this should be interesting because I've never done a guardian angel reading before. I've done ancestors and spirit guides, so I'm kind of curious to see. So let's get situated here. Okay, so alrighty. Respectfully, the guardian angel of group number 1, what are your messages for them today? What would you like to tell them? The guardian angel of group 1, please. Guardian angel of group 1. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Guardian angel of group 1, please and thank you. Okay, so we got some really, really positive messages here, group 1. So let's just look at what we have. Oh my goodness. Okay, wonderful. So first and foremost, even though this was the last card, your guardian angel is here to tell you that right as it stands now, wherever you are right now, in terms of your energy, if it's a difficult one, you will be very soon moving on from that difficult energy. Very, very soon. I'm talking about like the next couple of days or something like that. Or for some of you, it might be, slightly longer, but you are ready to move on from this, whatever difficult energy you were dealing with or situation that you were dealing with. Okay, so in terms of what you'll be moving on towards here, you've had a lot of patience Okay, your guardian angel is telling you that they, you know, whoever they are, they've been watching you, obviously. You've shown a great deal of patience and resilience for whatever it was that you were going through. And yes, it was back and forth for a long time. And yes, it was frustrating and just heavy, right? A lot of the times. And they are recognizing all of the effort that you have put forth. So they're basically telling you that you're a beast in a good way. Like, you're ferocious, you're strong, you're so resilient and adaptable. And that's exactly why this energy was able to successfully pass through. And here you have reached the other side. Okay. So, and I did notice that when I shuffled at first, we had the angel at the bottom of the deck with the Lover's card. We have another one here with the Judgment card. So they're close by you at all times. I think that for some of you, you probably call on your guardian angel a lot, but others of you, this is like a kind of natural protection that you have from your guardian angel as well as your other angels and guides. This is most likely because you do have somewhat of a special mission, I'll call it, here on Earth, to be completely in your brightness, for other people to notice you, for you to teach some kind of a lesson out there into the world, to speak some kind of a message out there into the world. So I feel like this is one of the reasons why your guardian angel and your other guides have been so close. They've been really supporting you every single step of the way of this journey. They've been just as persistent and patient as you have. So the next step that you're moving towards is just amazing to me, because you have here the 2 and the 3 of Wands, which is both talking about expansion and a positive future, right? So everything opening up in your future. And where it opens up towards is success, happiness, and harmony. You have the 2 tens here, the good tens, basically. And you have you actually have a rainbow here. You know, this is harmony, this is love, this is connectedness. For some of you, it could be talking about, you know, a future situation with a family, confirmed by this card as well. But I really do see this as fortune, prosperity, and abundance of all kind. Wow. Okay, so let's take a look closer here. Guardian angel of group 1, what other clarity do you have for us so far for group 1? What do they need to know? Or rather, what do you want to tell them? What do you wish to tell them? There was a specific, oh, here they are again, I'm telling you. Your guardian angel is incredibly persistent, and I'm not really sure how it works, but I think that we choose our angels based off of our persona, or I don't really know exactly the order of things, but your angel is pretty much parallel or mirroring you are mirroring their energy, and they are as persistent as you are. So they have been with you in those moments of darkness to give you clarity, right? So this is darkness, fear, or confusion, as well as mystery. And every single step of the way, it's funny because I can see them stepping in right when they needed to, right at the time where you needed this answer the most, and you were just about to go off, you know, like you were about to kind of take a detour here, but right at the last second, they stepped in and said, hey, this is the answer, this is the clarity that you need. So this time around is really no different. They are continuing to give you this clear communication. And in fact, it's so clear. The Ace of Swords is like this perfect type of clarity that you can even hear and you can see. And you're not mistaken. This is a message from your guardian angel. I'm telling you, they just keep popping up here. They might even communicate with you through dreams, but I do think that this is a conscious thing, that you can see it or hear it or feel it when you're awake. Okay, so guardian angel of group 1, what do you want to tell them about maybe the energies moving forward into the future? Guardian angel of group 1, what else do you want to tell them, please? Please and thank you. I think there's a question on your mind right here and right now. They are going to be providing that clarity very soon. Again, it's going to fit with the rest of this transformation energy. So your guardian angel feels like an old friend. They feel like a friend. And I would say that they've really been with you in times of loneliness. So if you ever experienced some deep sorrow because of, you know, whatever situation with other people or with like a romantic situation, your guardian angel stepped in to be your comfort and to be your friend and your companion. So that's something that they also wanted to let you know. There may be a decision coming for you about starting some kind of a new beginning, and you have most likely been indecisive about it. The Fool is about taking risks, and it's about any kind of new beginning at all. So you may have been a little bit, you know, iffy about this. Some of you have already made this decision, and even as you're standing here now, you might be doubting yourself and saying like, oh my gosh, did I completely shoot myself in the foot? Was this the wrong choice? Again, your guardian angel is communicating with you the comfort and the answers, and the answer to whatever it was that you were indecisive about is the Magician card, which to me is the right answer. It's saying in the Magician card that the purpose for some of the paths that you've taken recently was to amp up your power and to really hone in on your focus and your manifestations and to get to this higher point, this higher frequency that you were meant to. And so they kind of pushed you. I kind of see your guardian angel pushing you and really giving you a loud ringing and saying, hey, pay attention, this is it. There's something here that's relevant that has to do with being up higher. I have no idea what they're trying to say with that one, but they said like I saw like this elevation thing and feeling some kind of a sign or a symbol that has to do with being up higher. That's kind of interesting. Okay. Let's see what else. Guardian angel, what other messages, any at all, do you have for group 1, please, about anything? Okay, so there's some petty battles that you have been kind of dealing with, I feel, in the recent time. These are petty battles. This is nothing in comparison to the truth of your power as the Magician. Okay, these are trivial things that are meant to pass. Okay, and you've already gone through these lessons. You don't need to do it again, is what they're saying. So ultimately, I feel that the goal is to drop the swords and walk away from this trivial battle that is not necessarily a lesson that you have to learn, because you've already been down that road more than once, many, many times. So if you've been feeling kind of trapped or kind of negative or kind of worried or whatever it is, that is not going to last. Okay, you're going to have that clarity, and they're going to continue to provide these clear messages. And in fact, if you tune in to the messages, you're actually going to hear it twice as clear or 10 times as clear, whatever the case is. There's a lot of swords here. We have the Ace, the King, and the Page of Swords. And this is the way. They want to communicate with you. So for those of you that have not delved into things like meditation or working with candles or anything at all that allows you to have that stillness and that quiet, such as going out into nature, whatever it might be, if you start doing that, you're going to receive way more messages than you did before that. If you already do this, then, you know, you might want to try something like an avenue that you haven't tried before. So if you already meditate, maybe you can try something with journal writing. I've heard of like automatic writing or, you know, stuff like that. Maybe listen to instrumental music so that you can have these visuals in your mind. So all of this, any different approach that you can take is advised here. So let's get a different deck for you just to see some additional messages, but I don't know which deck to use. What do I use for group 1? I think I'm actually going to use these. I haven't used these in forever. This is the Universal. Okay, so Guardian Angel, please, of group 1. Okay, Guardian Angel, group 1. What important or urgent messages do you have for them at this time? What do they really, really need to hear at this time from you? Okay, we have the Two of Wands again. Urgent messages, please, Guardian Angel. Okay, you're going to be having some movement soon. For those of you that have been thinking about moving, relocating, or having some kind of movement in general, it's going to happen very soon, and it's going to really shift things for you. There's a lot of fresh air here as well. There's a lot of passionate movement. Some of you, it's not necessarily movement in a sense of physically or geographically. Some of you, it's movement in terms of energy. So I'll show you that in a moment. Guardian angel, what else? There's a lot of fast movement here. You see that? Oh my gosh. It's coming. It's close. Whoop. Okay, Queen of Wands at the bottom. That doesn't surprise me because you guys in group 1 are very fiery and passionate. And that's exactly what you're moving towards. The way to get there is to balance yourself every single day with the Justice card. You must meditate and work on your energy alignment, is what your guardian angel is saying, in order for you to get basically the maximum impact. You know, it's like they're giving you an instruction manual and you have to follow this. And if you are not balancing the mind, body, spirit connection as well, you're not getting the full impact here. You're doing yourself a disservice, is what they're saying. So as much as you can, balance out the mind, body, spirit by working the brain, by, you know, being within the spirit and, you know, being fully within the body. In whatever way you can balance that out is what they're saying. Now, going back to what I said before about the movement, this is really, whew, look at this, passion and fire here. So the 2, the 8, and the 6 of Wands, you're moving forward, a bright, passionate future. There's just so much energy that is igniting all around you and taking you to this point of victory and success in whatever way that you are currently envisioning it. So this could be a lot of different things. The 6 of Wands also is a card of public recognition as well. If it's relevant that you were going to do something that was going to put you out there in the light and expose your brightness in some way, that's being encouraged here. So as you can see, movement of any kind, passionate movement or movement in terms of physically, whatever the case is for you, it's going to be successful. And the reason I feel your guardian angel is telling you all of this is because of the tendency to doubt yourself, to doubt your abilities, to doubt your talents, your destiny, all of it. It's just, that's why they're telling you this, because they want to validate you. They need you, well, they know that you need that validation, or that you usually prefer that validation. Okay, so I don't know what else to ask here, but let's see. Guardian angel of group 1, are there any other messages for them, specifically about their future and what's coming towards them? What strongest energies are coming towards them in any area of their life, guardian angel? Let's get a couple more. Okay. As if we didn't have enough wands, we have the Page of Wands, we have the Knight of Wands, King of Swords again. You have the 7 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and 3 of Cups. Okay, so there goes the King of Swords again. All right, so let's see what's coming towards you specifically in your future. So this we already saw, okay? Now I feel like there's something missing here, because if we have the Page and the Knight, I'm wondering where's the King, but you do have the Queen of Wands over here. So I'm just wondering if your guardian angel is trying to say something about not necessarily maturity levels, but kind of like there's the last level of your game plan might not quite be there yet, but you're getting to that point. I'll see where that goes. That's an interesting message there. But you're climbing your mountain, you're challenging yourself in every direction, but there's a need to ground yourself, and there's a need for more stability, because the energy of the Devil is something that I feel you guys have struggled with in the past. And the Devil energy in this case is sort of like imbalance emotionally and energetically. It could be addictive sort of habits, harmful habits of any kind, which is why I mentioned the Justice card earlier. And as you can see here from the 3 of Cups, this I feel is their reminder of the mind-body-spirit connection. And I feel that they're saying this to you as a warning, in a sense, as a friendly warning, because I'm asking in this poll, in this shuffle, what's coming towards them. So they're saying to you that if you don't get a handle on that balance, then you're going to have to unfortunately repeat some of these mistakes or some of these cycles. And they don't want you to do that because that's not what you want. You want to move forward, obviously, right? Okay, so guardian angel, do you have any final advice for them about that? That's probably what they were talking about, because we have the Page and the Knight of Wands. The Page and the Knight of Wands are younger energies, so there's a little bit of something missing there in that stability. Guardian angel, any other final advice for them, especially about that? Anytime that you need a little bit of a boost of your confidence, or sort of just to have more firm ground, they want you to remember this, the Magician. You can say any even affirmations such as, I am the Magician, or like channel the Magician power and energy, and this will help to give you some motivation forward. So again, we have here the Three of Pentacles. I mentioned the mind, body, spirit, but this one is basically saying you have to work with your spirit team. You can't really wake up every day and expect to do all of this stuff by yourself. It's just really not doable for any human. That's why we have a spirit team, because it's tough. You know, Earth is a tough neighborhood, right? So we can't really do it on our own. So you have to really tune in, and that's exactly what the High Priestess is talking about. You have to tune in to your spiritual guides, and this has to be a daily effort type of a thing. It has to be a regular, consistent effort. Otherwise, it's just not going to gain that stability. Okay. So, guardian angel, any final messages for group 1 about their future or about their path, anything at all that they need to know? Guardian angel, group 1. Anything else at all that we need to know here? Okay. Death card at the bottom, rebirth for like the 1,000th time for you guys. But you know, you get better every single rebirth. Okay, so we have some final cards here. If there was a secret that someone was keeping from you, or let's say this could be anything. This could be deception, lack of communication, or something hidden beneath the surface. If there was some kind of a mystery that was going on for you, you're going to find out. They're not saying when, but they're saying that you will inevitably or eventually have that clarity. So try not to overthink it and just let it go and just keep moving it forward. It's the phrase, keep it moving. That's what they said. Now, the final cards that you have here are very much confirming our messages that we saw already. You're going to have a wonderful, bright, new beginning. Look at that passion. So some of you, this is a new endeavor, a new project, a new, maybe, I don't know, business venture, a new thing that you want to engage in your life in general. And they're saying, go for it. Go for it with your fullest enthusiasm and fullest passion, because it's going to really change things for you and really lift you higher. Again, with that, they said something again about being lifted. And finally, here we have the Three of Wands and the Empress. Okay, so the Three of Wands, again, rising above, expansion, and with the Empress, really, really owning your power, your abundance, and actually attracting that, drawing that towards you. You have a lot of power within you in way of manifestation. So it's going to be so important that you actively put that energy out there, because it's not that you have to wait around for certain things. Yes, to some of it, but for you guys in group 1, you're able to draw this stuff towards you, and sometimes without even realizing it. So stay in your high vibration is another message. Be light in order to attract light. Be abundance in order to attract abundance. And it's coming towards you. Your guardian angel is so powerful. Very, very, again, persistent, very patient, very loving. They're completely rooting for you every step of the way, especially when other people might not have been. They're encouraging your creativity and your leadership. There's just so much that I'm looking at right now. Like, I just noticed how many cards there are. It's this enormous story. And it's like this collage of your whole life. So whatever it is that you're working on, to me, it feels like it's this sort of accumulation of everything that you've been through, just sort of bundled into one thing. So some of you, whatever it is, whatever project or idea or path you're working on, it's everything you've ever learned, and it's going to end up like this. successful and victorious. So wonderful. And I feel like you guys have heard me say this for some time, so just keep going, okay? So best of luck to you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guardian angel of group number 1. Again, it's a general reading. If you want personal readings, the info is in the description. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm wishing you the best, sending you blessings, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you that chose group number 2, which is the quartz cluster, the clear quartz cluster. Okay, Spirit, this reading is for group 2, and the messages from their guardian angels. Please provide us with clear guided messages for group 2. All right. So respectfully, the guardian angel of group 2, what are your messages for them today? Guardian angel of group 2, please. What are your messages for them today? What would you like to tell them? Guardian angel of group 2. Okay. Oops, that was an accident, but not. Okay. I think that was the only flipper. So let's see what we have. Oh boy. Dealing with some heartache, perhaps? Okay, so let me show you some of the cards first because, well, we'll see. So we have here the Emperor. You have the 2 of Cups and the 3 of Swords. You have the King of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the 4 of Pentacles. This is an interesting mix here. So I want to put this together in a way that the story unfolds. Let me grab one more shuffle, actually. Guardian Angel of Group 2, what would you like to tell them? What is your message for them today? Okay. I just feel that overall, you have been dealing with some painful energies here. There's conflict, there is potentially a heavy heart or heartbreak. And with the 5 of Wands, again, this is conflict or sort of like hassles, even chaos, low-grade chaos for some of you. And then we have here the 9 of Wands, which is talking about these battles and burdens. And then we do have the Magician, though. I think that their first message here is actually talking about your power and your direction with the Emperor and the King of Swords. They're asking you to get back on track because this, whatever or whoever messed up your energy, they're going like this. They're saying that this is going to be a thing of the past, and they're going like this to say to me, brush it away. Just like let this go, release this, whatever caused this. Some of you, it may have been heartache because of another person, but if not, it was just a heaviness of your spirit. So your guardian angel is kind of stern with you right now, and they're I wasn't expecting that. That's why I had to check. They're very stern, and they're saying get right back on your path because this is the only way. There's no other option is kind of what they're saying here. Now, I don't think that they're meaning this to put pressure on you. I feel that with you guys in group 2, I feel like maybe that's kind of what you needed to hear. And it's good because where you're headed next is a lot of focus and productivity. Whatever it is here that you're working on, I feel like it's totally for your higher good, right? Your highest good with the Magician card here. And it's meant for your stability, your foundation, and your strength. So your guardian angel may understand, I mean, they do understand that like you sometimes need that kick, you know, kind of like that, more than a nudge. They need to push you. And it's like that tough love that I feel that they're really trying to emphasize right now. Guardian angel of group 2, what else? What do they need to hear? What would you like to tell them? Guardian angel of group 2, what would you like to tell them? So they're saying as well, don't give up on whatever it was that you were working on. Don't give up on your dream. With the star card coming out here, they want you to still have hope and faith, even though maybe in the recent past something didn't quite pan out how you expected it to, how you wanted it to. But they're saying that's no reason to lose faith and trust within divine alignment and everything that they're providing to you, or that spirit is providing to you. Because as you can see here, things are only growing. The seeds are being planted of success and your future just in general, your peace, your sense of balance and peace. Not everything is gonna turn out as we expect it to, is what they're saying. And they need you to be a little bit more flexible and adapt to some of these changes, because that's just how it works. And that's ironic because the Emperor is actually about rigid control, but they're saying you have to go with the flow on this one. You have to really, just ride that wave and allow yourself to naturally flow through these energies and these experiences or challenges. Okay, so what else? Guardian angel of group 2, what do we need to know? Okay, if you just keep going, you will absolutely move on from whatever was causing you that heaviness and disappointment. Disappointment's a big one. You're going to be moving on from this feeling of disappointment and reaching this clarity of the Queen of Swords from the captivity of the Eight of Swords. Now, another thing I'm going to point out here, the tough love part, they're saying that they want you to stop having so many self-defeating thoughts, because the Eight of Swords has to do with like some kind of negative cycle, negative pattern of thoughts, but specifically self-defeating ones, kind of like condemning yourself and expecting failure or expecting just any negative outcome to happen even before you step foot in that direction. They want you to stop doing this. Okay, so Queen of Swords and Queen of Wands. There's a lot of power here, and there's also truth, clarity, direction, and passion. So this is the energy that they want you to move towards more, which is rising to listen to your higher mind, right? Instead of listening to some of these basically lower vibration messages from the past, or the tendency that you may have had in the past. Okay, what else? Group 2, Guardian Angel of Group 2, what else do they need to know? Do they need to hear? What would you like to tell them? Oh, this is really cool. So they're saying here that with these two cards, the Hermit, the Nine of Cups, they're saying that you're going to find a lot of happiness by looking inward, by being with yourself, by exploring who you really are, and by just having some time for you and self-exploration. You're going to find a lot of happiness by doing this, but you have to ask the right questions, because if it goes in a negative direction, it's going to turn into like self-deception and mystery and anxiety. So if you guys can really explore your inner depths, but in a manner of love and self-acceptance, you're going to find a lot of beauty there. And you're going to find a lot of fulfillment there. It's like meeting your own best friend or soulmate within yourself. That's what this is going to feel like. So they're encouraging you to do this at this time. That's really cool. So I'm going to actually use a different deck just to see what any confirmation might be. So I'm going to actually use the little pocket ones for you guys. Let's see. Guardian Angel of Group 2, do you have any confirmation or any other messages that we need to hear right now for Group 2, please? Okay, so this is here again. Let's see why. We have here the 9 of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles, and the Chariot. Yeah, you're moving forward towards your happiness, but you have to... what they said was work with me here. Work with me here with the 3 of Pentacles. You have to work with your guardian angels and your spirit team. You have to cooperate with them. So what this means is, if you're asking for messages, you have to be open to receiving them. And, you know, that's not always easy, especially if it's going against something that you thought you wanted. So for example, over here, if maybe you thought a situation was going to work out in a certain way, it didn't. You're fighting, is what they're saying. It's kind of like you're fighting and resisting their guidance. So they're saying, work with me. And this is going to lead you towards your happiness. Now we have the 7 of Swords again. I have to see what that's about. This here is at the bottom as well. Again, 8 of Cups. Okay, Guardian Angel of Group 2. What is the 7 of Swords telling us? Why is this here? Okay, so we have the Star card again, which is talking about something with your hope, your wish, your trust. But what is the message for them? Okay. That's interesting. We have the Star, then we have the High Priestess, and then we have the Lovers. So from what I can really gather here is that you have to have more trust within your intuition, especially in regards to divine guidance, or if it's relevant, some kind of a soulmate situation even. Let me, just so that I can get this out of the way, you guys had a couple of love messages, so let me just clarify this 1 second. Guardian Angel of Group 2, what are your messages for them in regards to love? Oh gosh, 3 of Swords. Okay, so we have the 3 of Swords and we have the Sun card. So basically they're saying, the 3 of Swords is what you might be feeling now, heartbreak, but don't worry, because you're going to be very happy and very fulfilled in your future. So stop, you know, overthinking it, basically. Anything about the Lovers? Yeah, there has to be a rebirth. So nothing is quite going to pan out right now in regards to your whole love situation, but just give yourself some time and you're going to have a rebirth and you're going to meet this happiness, and probably within the near future. Okay, just wanted to get that out of the way. So let's get some other messages here, maybe about your future. Guardian Angel of Group 2, what are some energies coming towards them? What are some, about their future? What are some things coming towards them? Okay, so you do get back on track. We have the Emperor here. You regain power and control in a good way over your life. Structure, if you were lacking structure. Again, we have this card. They're really confirming here that you're moving on from disappointment. And what else? We have here the World and the Strength card. So yeah, you find stability and power and that fire within yourself, and you allow this part of your life to become a previous chapter and starting the new chapter. Okay, good. Are there any urgent messages, Guardian Angel of Group 2? Are there any urgent messages that we have to know about here? Yeah, so they want you to challenge yourself and allow yourself to explore and expand in very broad ways particularly in the area of the mind. So if you guys have a habit of like lollygagging and being unproductive, which is what we actually saw hints of in the beginning, they want you to have, they want you to, oh gosh, they just basically want you to balance that out. I don't know, I'm just like laughing because the devil energy is like really staring at me. It's really like, it might be fixation, it might be obsession or some kind of negative fixation here. Oh, that's why. So they're basically saying channel that into positive energy, into something that's productive, and you're going to be so much happier. And in fact, your life is going to expand threefold if you just were to channel. Because if you have all of that energy without channeling it to a good direction, then yes, it will certainly become this. And we don't want that devil energy. Okay, so let's see. Final messages. Okay, so why do I have a feeling to get a third deck for you guys? Let me do that. Just to see if we need any of these cards that are already out. Okay, Guardian Angel of Group 2, do you have any other final messages of advice or guidance for them? What do they need to know at this time? Okay, so it's confirmed that you're going to be having a rebirth soon, but specifically releasing a ton of negative energy or negative habits. That's a big one. And then here we have the... Okay. We have the King of Wands and the Nine of Wands. And then we have the Tower with it. Big changes needed. And again, they're talking about leadership. So I feel that you guys have a lot to offer. You have a lot to offer the world in regards to everything that you have learned so far. And I do feel that you have been through many battles, yes, and have shown that resilience. So I think that now is maybe the time to kind of put that forth out there into the world to make a very positive impact. So in a sense, I think that they're asking you to start working with the collective, working with other people, and sharing your leadership, in a sense, is what they're asking you to do. The Tower. Let me look at the Tower. Oh, boy. Okay, so what is the Tower, Guardian Angel of Group 2? What is this talking about? Anything else? What is it talking about? Okay, so we have here the Knight of Swords. We have the Three of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the Page of Wands. Okay, so it's not clear what the striking change is, but it is going to expand you, as what we said before. You need to be challenged here because there's like this energy of resistance, again, that is not channeled in a positive way. So they're speaking about you receiving some kind of a challenge for yourself. Can you please expand on the Three of Wands? Okay. The Emperor again, that's the third Emperor card. Ten of Pentacles, perfect. Okay, so this is relevant to career, actually. It could be career or home or like something within your 3D world environment that needs to change in a very drastic way. And they're telling you this because your prosperity is at the other side of it. Okay, so you already got the hint. You know, you had Emperor number 1, number 2, and this is the third one. You guys seem to follow this message. I feel that you follow through with this and you create that structure in your life. Some of you actually level up, like in your career. Some of you actually are promoted or are or seeking some kind of a higher position. That's the Three of Wands as well, and Seven of Wands. It's like they kind of want you to climb your mountain is what they're showing here. So they are encouraging that type of change. And finally, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So this is your prosperity, your fortune, and, you know, just if it's not work related, this is happiness and abundance. So they know that you can do it. Your guardian angel is really pushing you here because they see all of your potential for this success. And again, I mentioned happiness, and with the Star card, your dreams. So you have to really follow through here and put 100% of yourself into whatever goal that you had in mind. And that's exactly what they're pushing you towards, because they see that you can do it. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Guardian Angel of group number 2. So group 2, that is what I have for you, and I hope that this resonated. If it didn't at all, feel free to pick a different group. But yeah, this was the general reading. If you want a personal one, check out the description. But it's looking really, really intriguing here. I'm super curious to see what's going on with you guys. So let us know in the comments what's going on. I hope this helped. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm sending you blessings, and I will see you next time. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you that chose group number 3, which is the Amethyst Tower. Alrighty, Spirit, this is for group 3, and the energies for them, the messages from their guardian angel. Please provide us with clear guided messages for group 3. Okay. Alright. Respectfully, the guardian angel of group 3, what are your messages for them today? What would you like to tell them? Guardian angel of group 3, what messages do you have for them today? Okay, interesting start. Guardian angel of group 3, please, what are your messages for them today? What would you like to tell them? Okay. This is a really interesting mix. Okay, so here we have, I think the first card was actually this, the 3 of Swords. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords, the Hermit, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So let me get one more shuffle, and then I will put all this together. Guardian Angel of Group 3, what would you like to tell them? Please and thank you, Group 3. Guardian Angel of Group 3. Okay. So at first I did figure that you guys had strong pentacles or career work-oriented type of energy, but let's find out. Okay, so we also have here the Two of Wands, we have the World, the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, the Temperance, and the King of Pentacles. Okay, so let's put everything together. So here was the struggle with the Three and the Eight of Swords. This was restriction. This was feeling powerless. I don't personally feel that this has to do anything with love. I feel that this has to do with like emotional and spiritual sort of imbalance and feeling trapped within your path, within your life, having no idea where you're going. For some of you, a lot of you, this could have had to do with your life path or your career path, because they're often intertwined, right? So, well, with the future, there was this huge question mark about the future, and not even just a question mark, but there was this dark cloud for some of you. I feel that that's what this is talking about. There was a lot that was hidden beneath the surface of things. I'm actually surprised the Moon card didn't pop up, because, you know, that's what that's for. A lot of you were really isolating yourself with the Hermit card, turning inward. Some of you for good purposes of healing, but others of you, it was just to further isolate yourself because of this discouragement. Some of you, it's hopelessness. Okay? Now, I had to put all that out there because it is going to improve very, very soon and very drastically, which I will explain. But I feel like that's what's been going on here. There was just like, again, this stuckness and maybe even a feeling of paralysis, okay? The Two of Wands, it's the reason why this was so defeating was because with the Two of Wands, at some point you had these big dreams for yourself and you just saw all of the visions of the future, you saw all the pentacles, you saw all of the success, and you weren't able to reach that dream, or you weren't able to manifest that reality, okay? And that's exactly why you started to feel trapped at a certain point, kind of like floating in limbo and unable to even see yourself, and like not recognizing yourself, feeling like a different person. Some of you felt like an imposter or something like that is what it said. So your guardian angel is here to tell you that you're about to start a totally new beginning of your life, of your path. I don't know exactly what shifts here, probably with the Temperance card, but here we have the World, the Temperance. So starting a new chapter entirely. Maybe it's because you guys start to open up these expectations and start to be a little bit more accepting of yourself and the journey that you're on. I feel that that's what the Temperance card is talking about. So balancing within yourself, healing within yourself, your energies, removing blockages emotionally. A lot of you work on the heart space, as you can see here from the Three of Swords. You work on the heart chakra imbalances or blockages, like traumas, you know, things like that. You work on your root chakra. Maybe some of you start doing yoga or like any kind of energy work at all. But the healing comes through very soon. And as a result of your healing alone, not even anything in your outer world, you start to become more fulfilled. You start to feel more fulfilled and whole. So your guardian angel is trying to tell you just to keep going, simply to keep going. One foot in front of the other. Have some consistency, patience, and regular efforts towards whatever goal you're working on. You have to remain focused. And when they say focus, they're actually saying you have to remain positive here, because the only thing that took you away from your focus was some of this self-defeating negative thinking, which is very common. I think that, like, I forget what groups had that, but it's very common. We all kind of do that. So we have here so we have the Knight of Pentacles. Now we have the Ace, the Eight, and the King of Pentacles. Wonderful. Look at that. It's bright energy, fortune, new beginnings, and a blessing being offered to you. Some of you, this might be a complete career shift or offering in some way. It could be a new path within your career. So if it's not career, it could be just like an improvement of finances, receiving fortune or luck, or any kind of prosperity. Like, this is good news coming your way. With the Eight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, this is your stability and your focus restored. You feel more confident. You will feel more confident within yourself. You're going to feel more capable. Your faith in yourself is going to be restored. It's not that you were doubting life or others. It honestly, I feel, was within yourself on your specific path. But you're going to feel restored and you're going to feel abundant again. That is a great message, Guardian Angel of Group 3. Okay, what else? Guardian Angel of Group 3, what else do you have to tell them? What else would you like to tell them? Yeah. Walk away, they're saying here with the Eight of Cups. Walk away. That could be for, you know, the negative stuff mentally, but there's also something most likely with most of you that is a situation or an energy that is no longer serving you. It could be a person or a situation. It's no longer serving you. They need you to walk away from it. And the reason for this is because right when you do, you would not believe the happiness and fulfillment that you're going to feel. So whatever was holding you down or keeping you in that low vibration, walk away is what they said. You also have here the Four of Swords and the Two of Cups. Now is the time to rest a little bit, restore and replenish yourself, fill up your cup of love, receive the love from the divine. And if you do happen to have someone in your life that you're close with, receive the love and support from that person as well. We'll look at future energies next to see if, you know, something changes for those of you that doesn't resonate for. Okay, so that's all we have from these cards. Okay, what else? Let's get some more. Anything else, Guardian Angel of Group 3? Any other clarity or important messages so far? Guardian Angel of Group 3. Okay, so we have here the Empress, the Star, and the Six of Pentacles. All right. You have to start receiving more. You have to start receiving more from yourself and stop depleting yourself in trying to bend over backwards for everybody else. You've heard this message before, they said, and they've told you this before. So some of you might be dealing with excessive guilt. So if that's the case, I think it might be the sacral chakra, the second one up, that has to do with feelings of guilt or, I don't know, shame or something like that. So you have to start giving more to you and treating yourself the way that you would somebody else. And even if you have to pretend that, and if you have to say that out loud, like, oh, how would I treat this person? Whatever works. It's time to start giving yourself more. What else? We have here the Empress and the Sun. This could be talking about actually spending some time in, I don't want to say luxury, but like in abundance. Something with maybe nature, and I was actually drawn to actual starlight here in this card. So the Star card normally is a card of wishes coming true, having hope. I feel like the nature element is going to restore you to a level that you haven't felt in a long time. Okay, some of you are star seeds, I'm sensing that. And that doesn't surprise me that you were giving so much to other people. With the Empress card as well, always remember, it's something I always think of with the Empress. Take your power back. If something or someone took your power, you have to take it back. Okay. What else? What else? Let's get another deck. I don't know which deck to use, though. Let's see. I think I'm going to actually use the Deviant Moon for you guys. These ones are kind of funny looking, but they're cool. All right. Guardian Angel of Group 3, can you let us know some clarity for what's coming towards them? Moving forward, Guardian Angel of Group 3, what are some energies coming towards Group 3? What's coming towards them? Okay, the Devil again. Well, I saw it at the bottom. What's coming towards them? What do they have to know? How can they prepare? Whoa. This is intense. one, and that's it. Okay. This is very, this is very intense, especially because you have the major arcana cards here as well. Okay. Geez. You have, okay, so first we had the devil, which, you know, usually is depicted as darkness surrounding him. Not in this deck, but this is honestly very scary. Look at the image there. So that kind of, again, leads me to say that this could be your own fears represented here. Your fears, fixations, or overthinking, your anxieties, whatever. Okay, we also have here the Wheel of Fortune. The Judgment card. You see what I meant by intense. You have 3 very important cards here of the major arcana. Then we have King of Pentacles, Page of Cups, 4 of Wands, and then we have the Sun card. I think the Sun card pretty much says it all. That's your journey, that's your destination, or not even only the destination, that's the way, you know, that's the path to walk is that of the Sun. But let's go back to here for a second. With the Devil card, I asked in this question, what's coming towards them? What's coming towards you guys? You're not quite out of the woods. This is going to take some craftiness here to get out of that devil energy. And I think another group got this as well. But I think that the antidote to darkness is light. So as much as you can, stay in your light. Stay in your positivity. Stay, you know, in the company of your spirit team. And that's it. It sounds kind of simple, but just stay in that path. Meaning, when you stray off of that path, it just simply means that you are convinced that you're alone. Just remember that you're not alone. Come right back. Work with them. And visualize yourself in the energy of light. And this will have a great impact, more than you can imagine. Wheel of Fortune and the Judgment card is saying that all in divine timing and alignment, you're reaching that higher stage of being. There's no doubt about this. It's gonna happen. It's all a matter of allowing this to happen. Because the Wheel of Fortune means that things are happening behind the scenes. It might not be immediately obvious to you. In fact, on this card, you have a blindfold on. So just trust that behind the scenes, things are improving. And you're gonna notice this when you look back. And you're gonna see that it was a gradual improvement that was honestly hard to catch. You have here the King of Pentacles, again, speaking on that. We had that already. You're going to be more stable, more prosperous, more abundant. So an improvement in finances as well, I feel, with that card. Page of Cups and the 4 of Wands. Let me get one card or just one shuffle for that. Guardian Angel of Group 3, can you please clarify the Page of Cups and the 4 of Wands? What's this? The Fool. Okay. Anything else? All right, we have the 7 of Wands. Okay, so with the Page of Cups and the 4 of Wands, this is relevant to, yes, this could be talking about love, but I feel it's also talking about belonging and stability. Could be talking about your home life. So you're going to have a reset button kind of moment with the Fool card here. So yes, you're headed in a completely different direction where everything is going to be renewed. You're going to feel in celebration mode again. You're going to feel like you belong again. So in other words, stable, which is what we already saw. You're going to be in a higher vibration. And with the 7 of Wands, they kind of want you to stop fighting everything. Because in this card, your hands are up and you're ready for battle. And you're just saying, like, what's coming towards me? Let me put up my defenses. You don't have to do that, is what they're saying. Okay, so Guardian Angel of Group 3, do you have any other messages about the future and what's coming towards them? Any other urgent messages for Group 3 that they have to know, please? Guardian Angel of Group 3. Any other urgent messages? Okay. We have here the Temperance card, which landed on top of the other Temperance card. So healing is going to be a big theme for you in the near future. Your guardian angel is helping you specifically with this task of healing. So you may want to sit down to meditate and ask your guardian angel directly for either healing messages or to receive healing. So here with the King of Cups, you can see they're actually holding a cup here. So you can ask in those moments of prayer and meditation, you can visualize your cup, of your heart cup or your soul cup, whatever, and ask directly your guardian angel or whoever on your spirit team to help you so that you can receive the healing within the space of the heart or wherever you need it. You're allowed to ask. That's what they're saying. You have here the Four of Cups, the Ace of Wands, that's a good one, and the Hierophant. Okay. So the Four of Cups is speaking about that. They have wanted to provide to you a gift, and in the past, you may not have noticed this, and in fact, you may have actually denied or refused or deflected any of that, the gift. So it's time to receive it. It's time to receive the gift. And right now, at least, the gift is healing. What comes after that is the gift of abundance, which is wonderful. Okay. And then finally with the Ace of Wands and the Hierophant. The Ace of Wands is a completely breath of fresh air of passion and probably, I would say, creativity, or something, anything at all that makes you feel alive. This is a new beginning for you. So over here we did see the Ace of Pentacles. Remember, this is abundance, but paired with, or the fact that you have an additional ace here with the wands, this is going to be a totally fiery combination, and I think that this is the start of a completely new way of life for you. Then we have the Hierophant. Make sure that you stay connected again, spiritually, through your spiritual practices, to receive the fullness of this, because it's a very, very big energy. Okay, final messages, Guardian Angel of Group 3, final messages for them, please. Anything else at all that you would like to tell them at this time? Okay. So the Hierophant did kind of stick out to me, and now I see why. These are two fives. These are the opposite energies, kind of, in a sense. Because here with the Hierophant, you're connected and you're safe and you're provided for. And with the Five of Pentacles, you're lost and alone. Remember, I told you before, all you have to do is ask. All you have to do is remember and tune in and work with them. Allow them to help you. The final cards you had here were the Emperor, the Three of Cups, and the High Priestess. Okay. So, Three of Cups, you're definitely, so your vibration is really rising here. You're in a higher vibration and you are with other people. You might become social again. Before, we had seclusion and we had isolation. Now, it doesn't really matter if you're an introvert or extrovert. To be in the company of other people, high vibrational people especially, or those who can support us, this is a gift. And I feel like they're encouraging you to do this. So they might want to ask you, so hey, come out of the darkness, come out of the shadows and shine your light and just enjoy the company of others, because they're there to support you. And if you don't have anyone in mind, this is the opportunity. So if you put yourself out there a little bit, open up your aura when you're out and about, this will most likely come towards you. That's what they're trying to say there. And here with the Emperor and the High Priestess, in regards to taking action, you have to follow your intuition in regards to whatever that decision was. I think we saw that probably more so in the beginning. The High Priestess is saying that something within your gut is telling you what action to take with the Emperor card. The Emperor card is saying that you really want to take control in a specific way. So just follow your inner compass here with the High Priestess, and all will unfold in the way that it was meant to. Okay, so lot of messages here, and honestly, Group 3, I got completely lost in your reading. I was like, how long have I been reading these cards? Like, I just was shifting in and out. So I don't know if you guys feel that often, where you kind of just are in a trance. and you lose track of time. So if that's the case, ground yourself every single morning and night, or whenever you're able to. Make that a consistent habit. And something that I personally like to do, but honestly I don't anymore, to get a notebook or a journal or a calendar or something, and mark the days or write the date and write a nice little blurb or an entry in the beginning of the day or the end if you have time. But something as simple as that and consistently will help to keep you grounded and a bit more focused, because what I was experiencing mentally, I was like, whoa, this is a lot. I got spaced out. So that's just one personal recommendation I have for you guys, in addition to taking long walks. Okay, so group 3, that's what I have for you. I really, really hope that this helped. If it didn't resonate at all, feel free to pick a different group. Let us know in the comments what's going on with you and how you're doing. Again, this is a general reading. If you'd like a personal reading, the info is in the description. But thank you so much for tuning in. And I'm sending you blessings, wishing you the best. And I will see you next time. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you that chose group number 4, which is the singing bowl. Alright, so Spirit, this is for group 4, and the messages from their guardian angel. Please provide us with clear guided messages for group 4. Okay. Respectfully, the guardian angel of group 4, what messages do you have for them today? Guardian angel of group 4, what would you like to tell them today? Oh my goodness, the Fool. That's a great starting card. Guardian angel of group 4, what would you like to tell them? All right. Kind of similar messages to one of the other groups, but let's see how it differs here. Okay, so we have the Fool as your starting card, and then we have some more challenging energies here with the 3 of Swords, the 10 of Wands, and the 5 of Swords. There's been a heavy burden forever, is what it's showing here. And at this point, it's trivial. You have bigger things to worry about, is what they're saying. All right. That's what they said. They said you have bigger things to worry about. So whatever was a burden on your heart or your spirit for a long time. Sorry, background noise. That's very, very, very loud. So it's like this thing that was loud in your mind, taking up a lot of your thoughts. They're saying at this point, it's kind of exhausted itself, is what they said, honestly. With that Ten of Wands there, this is someone who's exhausted. This is someone who's been carrying this burden for so many years. I'm actually feeling my shoulders getting the weight on them. So this is something that's been really weighing you down for a long time. Okay. And with the Fool card and with the confirmation of the Eight of Cups, you already know, it's time. It's time to walk away from that. It's time to have your new beginning. Ace of Wands, this is beautiful, okay? This is very beautiful because this new beginning has to do with you reinventing yourself and delving into anything that makes you feel alive or creative or passionate. We also have the Queen of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Page of Cups. So I feel that what's going to happen next as well is regaining your foundation. So restabilizing yourself, starting new structures, right? Starting new routines or new plans or new practices for yourself. And this is really something that you're going to stick to this time around. I feel that this is actually going to be a huge part of your healing and removing of any kind of blockages within the space of the heart. Guardian Angel of Group 4, what other messages do you have for them today? What do you want to tell them? Okay, we have the Nine of Wands. So kind of going along with this energy, it's been a long road is really the only confirmation there. But I feel it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so looking forward though, these difficult wand energies do transform into fire. And we did see that here with the Ace of Wands. Okay, so this is kind of nice. You have here the King and the Queen of Cups. You have the Three of Cups. You have the Page of Pentacles. Something is improving in here, proving here with your relationships. Some of you, it could be, you know, I don't know. I'll look into a potential love message, but your relationships are improving here, becoming more fluid, more harmonious. You're having more friendship or connection in your life in general, and these are good friendships or connections. There's a lot of fortune and, well, not luck, but there's a lot of fortune here coming in. Guardian Angel, what else can you tell us about these cards here? Can you confirm or clarify for these relationships here? These connections, rather. Yeah, so there may have been some difficult blockages from before in regards to that area of your life, but this is becoming cleared away here because you see here the Page and the Knight. There's movement. There's movement, so that might be relevant to how you meet these people, like by something with movement. So it kind of reminds me of just like taking a class, like a workout class or something like that, or something having to do with being outside, like with the air element here. So this might actually be where you start to open up and meet new people, perhaps. Anything else, Guardian Angel of Group 4, that we need to know of? Anything else at all? We have here the Six of Pentacles, we have the Death card, and we have the Four of Wands. Lot of balance coming in. I feel like the Six of Pentacles and the Four coming out together is really speaking about your balance. With the Death card, this certainly, it was a long time coming. Let me look further into the Four of Wands, just out of curiosity. Guardian Angel, can you please clarify the Four of Wands for us? Four of Wands, please. Okay, so with the Star card at the bottom, this could be hinting for some of you that you do have a wish coming true that is coming closer to you. With the Ace of Swords, This is a huge strike of clarity and information coming towards you, knowledge actually. They're going to be giving you a strike of clarity and knowledge that is going to help you to take steps forward on your path. It's a gift, so be prepared to accept it. This is going to really be relevant towards your future balance, your stability, and your celebration. Let's get some more cards though. Let's see, I'm going to use for you, this one is the Gilded Royale for you guys. Okay, Guardian Angel of Group 4, do you have any messages for us about what's coming towards them? Future messages or future energies. What's coming towards Group 4, please? Okay, if some of you were concerned about, again, relationships or connections, this is coming towards you in a way of harmony. Ace of Cups, yes, so it could be talking about a new connection. It could be talking about even a soulmate. But it's talking about all kinds of harmony and all kinds of loving relationships. For those of you that it's relevant that you want friendships, the Five of Wands might not look very friendly, but this is diversity. This is meeting a whole bunch of different people. So that's pretty cool, especially after the whole pandemic thing. Even though we're not done with it, sorry. And we have here the Judgment card. Okay, let's see, anything else? What else? Guardian Angel of Group 4. What are your other important messages for them at this time? All right, so we have Page of Pentacles, the Moon, the Page of Swords, Seven of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. So these were the first bunch. And then we have this. Okay. So with the Judgment card, I see this, I see this quite a bit, and it's just speaking of reaching the next level. So whatever level that you were striving towards over here, when you remove that burden, think of it, literally speaking, when you remove this burden, all of a sudden it's like you're a foot taller, right? So you're literally reaching a higher level. So the Judgment card is more spiritual in tone, obviously, and they're saying that you're going to be able to receive more psychic messages. So for a lot of you, you're going to have an increase in your intuition or psychic ability, magical abilities. And this is going to happen actually quite naturally. It was the result of opening yourself up and releasing some of that past energy that no longer served you. Yes, the Moon energy is here to show that, we're reaching a brighter level, a higher frequency, a higher light, so that you can get out of the Moon energy with that rebirth that's coming towards you. We have here 2 pages. I just feel that they are very fortunate messengers to see in any reading, and you have both of them. Well, you have 2 of them, and it's of prosperity and of clarity. Interestingly, just now when I pulled those, I had deja vu. I had it was a very striking deja vu, and I'm like, okay, wait, so I don't really know what that means, but I just wanted to tell you because it was a very powerful kind of a way that my brain flicked forward and the backward. So it could be speaking of your ability to have foresight or precognition or something like that. That kind of sets you apart in the psychic realm. Especially if you're one to work on that, if you're interested in magical stuff, this is exciting for you. So you're gonna really see yourself amp up in that way. 7 of Cups and Wheel of Fortune. So in divine timing and coming soon, coming close, is the energy of opportunity. So let's take a look at what kind of opportunity. Guardian Angel of Group 4. What 7 of Cups, please, and Wheel of Fortune. What's coming towards them? Prosperity, stability, even financial success or abundance of any kind. Anything else coming towards them with opportunity? Oh my goodness. Whew. And I put that lightly then, because you have 3 more pentacles here. So give yourself a little bit of time and patience. But you have a ton of prosperity coming towards you. Look at that. You actually have a treasure chest there at the end with the 10 of Pentacles. Here it's talking about growth. This could be growth of ideas, growth of your basically your standing, like in your career or in your work element, or you know, in your environment. This is growth of your status, and meaning you're going to rise up, as we saw with the Judgment card. But this is a ton of Pentacles energy. Oof. Fortune, abundance, even wealth for some of you. Okay. Is there any other important messages, urgent messages, or anything else important that we have to know about Guardian Angel of Group 4? What else do they need to hear? What else do they need to know? So we have the Queen of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Hanged Man. Okay. All right. So here you are as the Queen of Wands in your fire. Remember, we had the Ace and the Knight of Wands. Whatever it is that makes you feel that flame, the thing to surrender is anything that kind of kills that flame, or sort of, you know, dims that flame, right? So the Hanged Man is all about surrendering. And with the Hierophant here, just being really, really connected to your higher level self, your higher chakras, your higher mind, to receive this brightness. So in other words, your flame, passion, or creative energy is connected to the divine. So when you're sitting down to do your creative stuff, or when you're sitting down to, or like when you're engaged with your passions, do keep in mind that you are effectively channeling divine energy by doing that, and that's exactly why it, you know, ignites you in that way. Okay, so Guardian Angel of Group 4, do you have any other final messages? Anything else that we have to, that we should know? The King of Swords, the Ace of Wands again, and the Sun card this time. Wow. If you're not sure what I'm speaking of with the passion part, it's going to really be answered soon. I mean, the clarity is coming through, and you're going to have it in that moment of silence. So just be ready to accept it. Clear your mind, you know, just sit and have that silent moment. And here with the Ace of Wands and the Sun, you're burning bright, like a torch, like a flame, like the sun. Well, the Sun card is here. See, this is you in your highest vibration. So there's something here that they're urging you to return to if you've lost your way, or they're urging you to explore this side of yourself. Don't be afraid to be bright. Don't be afraid to shine, because you're certainly not meant to be in the shadows. You in Group 4, you're really, really not. Okay. Let's get the other one. Okay, final messages, please, for Group 4. Guardian Angel Group 4, final messages for them, please. Whoop. Okay. Opportunity, again, I wanted to mention that. Opportunities opening up for you. Okay, so 7 of Swords. So it might be time to take like a strategic exit here from whatever was going on. And once you do that, that's when the opportunities come through. That's when the future opens up. And that's when you actually start your path of healing. So one more time, they have the 4 of Swords to say that in this moment of rest and replenishment, you're going to receive a ton of answers. So something as simple as resting can give you clarity. Okay, and speaking of resting, we do have the Temperance card again with healing. Okay, so here's your future, bright and open, a lot of space, a lot of room to soar and fly, you know, symbolically speaking. So that's what I feel, that there's just so much brightness here, and it's not telling me what you're doing, but it's showing me how you're doing it. So this is you in your happiness, this is you in your light, and you have unlimited potential here with the 2 of Wands actually here for the future. It's only going to expand more and more as you move forward. Stay centered with the Temperance is the last thing that they said. Stay centered. Okay. Wow. So Group 4, those are the messages that I have for you. I really hope that it helped and that it resonated. If it didn't at all, you can feel free to check out another group. But a lot of energy going on here. Let us know in the comments what's going on with you, and I again hope it helped. I'm wishing you the very, very best. If you do want a personal reading, check out the description, because this is general and some of it might not have resonated. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I wish you the very best. Good luck on your journey, and I hope to see you next time. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.